And the first question is, what comes to mind when Rick Rule hears the words rethinking the dollar?
Well, I think first of all, it's a wonderful topic to address. Many people who earn and spend and save dollars don't really understand what a dollar is. A dollar bill is, from my point of view, almost a floating abstraction. It represents a piece of faith in a society. If that faith is well placed, the currency works. If that faith is actively debased by elements of society or the people that the society have chosen to lead itself, then the faith is misplaced and the currency unit, which is really evidence of trust, begins to become valueless. So I think your premise, rethinking the dollar, is absolutely critical for people whose lives are denominated in dollars.
All right, well, I appreciate you giving that explanation there. Now, when it comes to rethinking the dollar, my goal is to basically reach out to millennials as well as anyone who will listen in regards to currencies and the purchasing power that they no longer retain. And so when it comes to monetary awareness and financial literacy, I like to basically just try to help people to open their eyes up to something new. And so, in your opinion, why is it important now, like never before, to really take interest in monetary matters as well as their own personal finances?
Boy, that's a great question. You know, as you spend longer on Earth, some fallacies are easier to debunk. On my way to work this morning, I went past an establishment called Motel 6. Many of your peers know what Motel 6 is, but I bet most of them don't know that it's called Motel 6 because when I was your age, you got a room there for $6. Now, 30 years later, driving by Motel 6, the sign said Motel 6, $69.95. Now, there's only two ways that the price of a room at Motel 6 over 30 years could go from $6 to $69. Either the room is 11 times as nice, or the currency that we use to purchase a room at Motel 6 could have depreciated by more than 90%.
Wow.
So let's look at a room at Motel 6 in terms of gold, a different currency. When a room at Motel 6 was cheap, when it was $6, an ounce of gold could buy you 5 or 6 room nights at Motel 6. Now that Motel 6 is expensive, an ounce of gold can buy you 13 or 14 room nights at Motel 6. So charting the purchasing power of a dollar expressed by a room at Motel 6, and then charting the purchasing power of an ounce of gold measured by a room night at Motel 6 is the most graphic demonstration that an old man, me, can give to a young man, you.